Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 642 of the Daily 180, and today, continuing our series in Tribe of Mentors, another quote by Neil Strauss. He says, "What we think of as endpoints to a goal are really just forks in a road that is endlessly forking." Uh, he goes on to say, in the big picture of our lives, we really don't know whether a particular success or failure is actually helping or hurting us. So the better question in conjunction to the efforts of goals is, did I do my best and what can I learn from the outcome to do better next time? This idea of forks in the road for me is one that I'm actually very appreciative of, and I'm trying to find ways to capitalize on it more effectively. In the past, I've had goals where I said, "This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to achieve this, and boy, doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to get that." And sometimes I have, and sometimes I haven't. And when I've gotten to the point where I've done everything I know how to do, and I still haven't gotten to the goal, I've been confronted with the idea of, do I continue on? I remember there was one particular time I was looking at a particular business goal, and what really wound up happening was we lost the business, and or the business lost us. It's all kinds of ways that you can look at it. But as I was looking at that, I thought, well, that's a failure. Stock up a failure for me. I didn't make that goal. There's lots of other ways to look at it. I ran out of time. I got new opportunities. The new opportunities that I got were magnificently, wonderful, and they drove in new directions. They opened up new opportunities for me. I did some wonderful things with the other side of things. I set new goals, but those other goals, I had to deal with this mental attitude of, I didn't get my goal, so I'm a failure. I guess for me, the thing that I'm trying to take from that, and the thing that I would encourage you to think of, is if you have something in your life that you've looked at and you said, "Oh, that was a goal I set. I didn't reach it. So that must mean I'm a failure." Or so that means that I fail at goals, and you list that as a failure. Think about whether or not you really need to look at that as a failure, and whether or not you could look at that as simply an opportunity presented itself to change direction and put your energy into something that was more closely aligned with strengths, more closely aligned with passion, more closely aligned with things that you had the ability to take advantage of and to make a difference in. Sometimes we set goals because we think they're a great idea, but we're not necessarily prepared for them, and we're not necessarily in love with them. We're in love with the idea of them. And so considering that and changing, being able to be flexible, seeing them as forks in the road can be a very valuable tool. If this has been helpful for you, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up, let us know, share it with other people, because I'm sure that there are other people struggling with these same issues. In the meantime, hit the button to subscribe, hit the bell to be reminded. As I always say, this is the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Nulum Diem. We'll see you next time.